Imagine arriving in a new country with nothing. No home, no money, not even a place to sleep. Now imagine that, from that nothing, you build the largest volunteer ambulance service in the world. This is the unbelievable true story of Abdul Sattar Eddy, the man who started with just 5 rupees and changed millions of lives. Abdul Sattar Eddy was born in 1928. As a boy, he spent hours taking care of his sick mother. There were no ambulances, no social workers, no help for the poor. Watching his mother suffer planted a seed in him, a belief that every human deserves compassion. When Eddy was a teenager, his family migrated during the India-Pakistan partition. They arrived in Pakistan with nothing. Eddy slept on sidewalks and struggled to survive. One morning, Eddy saw a man collapse on the street. People walked past him. Some even stepped over his dying body. Eddy rushed to help, but he had nothing. Later, he said, "That day, I realized the world was only waiting for someone to care." Eddy reached into his pocket. He had only 5 rupees, the last of his money. He bought a small first aid kit, sat on a street corner, and began treating people for free day after day, week after week. Every coin people donated, Eddy saved. At 26, he bought a battered second-hand blue van. This became the first ambulance of the Eddy Foundation. Eddy drove it himself, 24 hours a day, sleeping inside the van between emergencies. Soon, Eddy set up shelters, orphanages, medical clinics, all free. He rescued abandoned babies, buried unclaimed bodies, helped victims of disasters, and when people asked why he never stopped, he answered softly, because no one else was doing it. Despite millions in donations, Eddy owned almost nothing. 2 sets of clothes, a small room beside a shelter, no property, no luxuries. He gave everything to others. When Eddy passed away in 2016, he left behind no wealth, only a legacy that saved millions. Today, the Eddy Foundation runs 1,800+ ambulances, shelters for the homeless, homes for orphans, free hospitals, and humanitarian operations around the world. One man, 5 rupees, and a belief that compassion can change the world. If you've ever doubted whether one person can make a difference, remember Abdul Sattar Eddy. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.